This isn't really exciting at all. I think it's exciting because I just found out that mine has a hole in it.
Sporting a GoPro on top of that helmet. Shalane Hughes.
Hey y'all, what is up? We are gonna go ahead and start the whole unboxing vlog. This is April 5th. I made a post, I believe it was yesterday, that apparently I'm going through and splurging, I guess is how I'm gonna go ahead and do this, because like I go through and I save up money, and whenever I have enough, apparently I just order all kinds of stuff. So yeah, welcome to my splurge. This first package is actually not really something that I just ordered a little bit ago. This is actually something that I just got back on. And what I mean by that is that this is a membership. What it's looking like right now, because I looked back at the schedule, and how it's supposed to work out is I get one package 1 month and then 2 packages the next month, I think is how this is gonna work. So this is like on an automated kind of deal. And I think this is the second package for my yearly subscription. I wanted to go ahead and hold this off until after I get vlogs edited, but this actually has live stuff in it. If you have horses, I highly suggest getting fly predators. And this is not sponsored, by the way. This video is not sponsored. None of the companies that I'm ordering from sponsor me as a barrel racer. I'm wearing a Book a Brand shirt, also not sponsored, but this is my shirt for work today. This is a subscription that I pay for. I'm going ahead and opening up these because if they're alive and there's a bunch of them, then they need to go out today. But they're not alive. They're not dead, but they're not alive yet. They are basically what they say that they are. They're fly predators. But they come in cocoons. They're still in eggs. This is like larva eggs kind of deal. So they're supposed to hatch in about a week, roughly. Basically, if you have animals of any sense, if you have dogs, if you have cats, if you have horses, if you have cows, goats, pigs, all that fun stuff and things, you click on what all you have, you click on about how many you have. And so, because we have 4 horses outside, we have 3 dogs in the house. I occasionally sprinkle some of these by the yard, but this is mainly for the horses. And so this package, I believe, is actually going to be sprinkled down by the pond and in the front field. Because my first package was sprinkled around the perimeter of the house and not quite into the yard where the dogs are, but not far from it, and then where we keep our trash cans, because that's where you expect for flies to come through. Also, I had sprinkled them in the horses' stalls, like in corners where the horses won't step on them. Went through and sprinkled them around the perimeter of the barn and a couple of moist areas as well in the field. Somewhere back here, there's a fly right now. But it even suggests back here, like, try to spread the fly predators where there's moisture, where there could be any kind of a breeding ground for flies. The fly predators wouldn't necessarily harm like this fully grown fly that's right here right now that is like attracted to them for whatever reason. But it attacks the eggs of the flies, so that whenever the flies lay eggs, these guys are supposed to be like, I think they're created in a lab or whatever, and they target fly eggs. Something similar to that. This is my 3rd year with them. I did 1 full year and seen a huge improvement. My 2nd year, I had gotten my first shipment in like February. We had like no gnats, no little tiny biting flies or anything out there by the barn. And it really sucked because I had to cancel my subscription in April last year because I had to cut costs. And they're really not that much. It was just, I had lost my job at the time. I thought this was an unnecessary subscription at the time. is very much necessary, because after last year, like, we noticed that the flies had like tripled by summer. So I decided to go ahead and invest back into this, getting back, like, this is part of the fly control that we use around here. Yes, we do spray some fly spray on the horses, but they send you bugs in the mail that get rid of flies. These guys cover up to 1/4 of a mile or more. So you don't need to sprinkle these on top of each other. But for extra precautions, I like to go ahead and like spread them out probably like every 100 feet. That's just me. First package of the vlog, Fly Predators. It's a monthly subscription. So this is my first Amazon package. They're shipping it in multiple shipments here. So this is gonna end up being on 2 different vlogs. So I decided to go ahead and go full on vlogger here. And I ordered me some microphones. Some vlogging microphones. And I am so excited to try these, because these are supposed to help where I don't have to yell. And I could just clip it to my shirt and I could ride, and y'all can hear me down like away from the phone and everything when I'm riding on Foxy, if I'm tacking her up, any kind of anything. Kind of show y'all what we got going on here. We are official, y'all.
Like, I could be all the way back here, you still hear me. Isn't it wonderful? We could do so much more activities.
It is officially Christmas in April. So we are unboxing today a package from Valley Vet. And if you have horses, you know what Valley Vet is. This is not sponsored by Valley Vet, but I mainly use them for all my horse dewormer needs and anything else that there may be. But they included a nice little card. It shows you who packaged it. And it says, "Packaged with love, Lena." So thank you, Lena, for packaging my order. And it turns out, like, out of all the packages, I only had the diapers and this one. So everything else was for mom and for dad. Yeah, it's fine. We've got like 3 or 4 more packages coming. So that we've got horse dewormers for all the horses. They will be getting dewormed tonight, because I realized the tops of their tails looked a little funky. And if you have horses and you know what that means in like the deworming schedule, you know it is that time of the year. I am very much excited about this, because I can finally deworm the horses, and that'll mark off a couple of things that I had on my list until summertime. So, spring dewormers. Very much excited about that. It is a necessity for those who have horses, I feel. That's just me personally. My horses get wormed about 4 times a year. I may go ahead and include a part from my truck included in this, because I do use my truck to haul my trailer to haul my horses. So I hope that y'all are loving all these little gifts that we're getting in April. Package and a horse package. So we've got 2 packages today. And when I seen this, I was like, I don't know whose this is. And I looked in the little ship to label, and it had my name on it. And I was like, what did I just get? And I totally forgot that I had ordered this. And I didn't think it was going to come in a box this big. Like, this big. So we're including this in the horse package, because this is for my truck. And I use my truck to haul the horses. And this isn't really exciting at all. I think it's exciting because I just found out that mine has a hole in it. I bought me a windshield wiper fluid reservoir for my truck. So, yeah. Come to find out, mine is cracked. It's got a hole in the bottom. So I think we've put in a total of 2 big gallons of windshield washer fluid. $50 on the ground right there. So this thing cost me $50 as well. And we are going to be putting this in my truck. I don't know if we're going to do it this weekend. It's still not in my truck. But we're going to be putting it on before summer comes into full swing. Because right now we got June bugs. And as soon as I get to work, hi Millie, what are you doing? You wanna check it out? We had an accident. Back to what I was saying about this. We have June bugs coming in right now, and so my windshield is almost completely covered by the time that I get to work. And it's because I don't have windshield wiper fluid in my truck that I'm just like, I'm not turning on my wipers. I'm not doing it. I wait till I get to work and I spray it down with a hose and have the wipers going. What are you doing? Got all the dogs. Hi. What are you doing, Casey? All right, guys, it is Sunday and we are on our last day for unboxing our horse stuff. And what I mean by that, we finally got our Hey Chix hay nets in, and I am so happy. Said I went ahead and opened it yesterday because it did come in on Saturday, but me and Cody were busy with the house and I wanted to save some storage on my phone. So this is being recorded Sunday, the day after. Got this little card, and then it came with a cute little sticker. I don't know if I think I'm covering up the words. Yeah. And then we've got a feed like a boss. It's a little sheet that kind of goes through talking about different things for your performance horse, your metabolic horse, your respiratory horse. So it goes through and tells you, like, whenever you use the Hey Chix nets and you're using this with different kind of horses, like for your performance horses, it reduces stress by staying consistent with at home and on the go options and can help prevent ulcers on the road. Your metabolic horse slows consumption and lowers cortisol levels. And your respiratory issues, it's easy to soak and may ease heaves. So, which I have 2 respiratory horses, but Tarzan doesn't really eat hay a whole lot. He'll eat little tiny shreds that he can eat properly. He doesn't really eat the long shreds because he is missing teeth. So some of it does get a little bit caught up, and he really doesn't like to eat hay out of the hay nets in particular. And so him just eating hay is a little bit of a hassle to begin with. So, but that's him he's 28 or 29, almost 30 this year. He could potentially be 30, who knows. He's our senior horse that we have over here. But I got 2 of the hay nets that they had because they had a mix and match 2 for one of their deals. So I just went ahead and got 2 instead of the 4 just because I could afford the 2 and not the 4. So if I would had the 4 option, I would have definitely gotten way more cute designs. But of course we had to get their leopard. With these, now I have 4 Hey Chix nets, and 3 of them can go in the stalls and then 1 can stay in the horse trailer. And I don't know if I want to keep this one in the horse trailer. This may be a horse trailer one. I'm very much excited about that. Or we could do turquoise. So we got the little turquoise net that they had, and these were the 2 that we decided to go with for this go round. Now, I have 2 of the oat in the stalls, so I feel like those are gonna stay. I may put the turquoise in the horse trailer. My thing is, like, and it really sucks that I have to think about this, is like, I don't want certain ones to get stolen off of my trailer. It's not that big of an issue, but I have seen people saying, like, their saddles get stolen off of their horses and their different stuff gets stolen out of their trailer. I don't want my hay nets getting stolen. So it's like, do I put attractive ones in the trailer with us, or do I do like simple ones on the trailer? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna put everything back in here. But that wraps up our unboxing for the horses segment. I'm so glad that we got all this stuff, and I cannot wait to use all of it. So the dewormers have already been used by now, and I have yet to put the windshield wiper thing on my truck. I don't know if that'll get done this weekend or next weekend or who knows when, but hopefully we can get that on my truck soon before we go full-fledged into summer season and everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed this unboxing for the horses. Maybe it gave you some ideas for some other things to save up. Maybe it gave you some ideas of like, oh, I'll save my money, get everything at once so that I could bring Christmas any time of the year. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will be seeing y'all next time. Bye, guys.